Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to the I don't know what number episode of We Don't Judge podcast.
We got to do something.
I think it's
to
12.
remind us what show we're on, what number episode we're doing. You know.
Yes. Well, that sounds shady, but I don't want to make it sound like that. But if life stopped lifing to both of us, this shit might be a lot easier.
Life had hands this past month. Shit. All of May.
Oh, yeah. So that might help come in handy. If life just slow the fuck down for a second, dog. Shoot. I'm trying to start something, and you're not helping.
Right. Give me a break. Man.
You are not helping. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's episode 12. Could be 13, but positive it's 12.
One of them.
I am your host, TJ, with my co-host, Shari.
Hello.
I like this green you're doing your hair.
Thank you.
That is lit.
Thank you. It's rare that you get the style to come out exactly how you picture it in your head, unless you dealing with somebody who speak your same language.
Yeah.
My regular braider wasn't available, so I went to the African hair braiders. And
don't say that out loud. They're gonna get mad at you.
Why?
He said so. Like on Twitter, the Africans was being mad. They was being called the African hair braiders. But I'm like,
what's wrong with that?
It's diaspora wars, dog. I don't know. I'm just glad.
Okay, well, I don't even know how to refer to them now. But yeah, that's where I went, and they acted like they, for the life of me, could not understand what I was saying I wanted.
Yeah. Okay.
But we made it through.
I'm glad it looks real good. I really like it. Kendrick, I need you to drop another.
I'm done with it.
Another song. No, because they're talking about if we go 50-50 again. Hey, just drop another one, please. Thank you.
That's all. Over it.
I'm not over it. I mean,
it had its moment. They keep dragging it out. It's like making the Fast and Furious movies. Like at some point, you just have to decide to be done.
No, nigga, I'm done of gender wars. The gender wars are coming back. Nigga, hey, drop another one, dog. It started to do it again.
You want problems.
Always. Okay, so we're starting a new segment. Kinks of the week. Mm-hmm. The kink of the week this week is impact play. Mm-hmm. It is starting to be one of my favorite ones.
I'm noticing.
I think I'm getting good at it. Mm-hmm. But it's like the smack of a well-placed slap, flogger strike is kind of addicting.
And so satisfying.
Yes, and then you get that bah, 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 bah. Yeah, ooh. Like, oh shit, nigga's doing something. It's like drums in this bitch.
Oh my god.
But impact play is pretty much what it sounds like is being hit with a hand, a flogger, riding crop, paddle,
a belt,
boxing gloves. I don't think I've seen a belt. Well, I haven't seen a belt. I have seen someone get hit with like the fire hose, like the fire hose got like cut in the thing. Black Spank Daddy does this thing called a Spank Fest. Mm-hmm. He's doing a scene with Nova. Hey Nova.
Miss Nova, she need to come back.
And that's when she I had never seen no one come from Impact, but she did, and I was like, whoa. If you was there, and you seen that shit, you too was like, whoa. So impact play when using a scene, well, depending on what kind of scene it is, can be used as like a warm up. To get the blood flowing to like the lower areas, like the butt or whatever. If you're doing impact play, can you be fair? Can you stand up and turn around?
Stand up and turn around.
Turn around. Okay. I'm not touching your butt because I want to grab your butt and be a perv. This is the educational purpose, okay? You want to try to hit like the cuff right here, Don't hit up here in the kidneys or anywhere high. I want to hit like on the butt. Thank you, Sherry.
Science.
For science. It wasn't like me feeling on your butt because I'm a perv. These are science perv.
Totally unrelated.
Totally unrelated. Two different things. So that is our kink of the week. Impact play. Wait, how do you like impact play?
I like belts.
Belts?
Yeah. I discovered, I think I brought this up before, but I really like having my toes spanked. I like my feet messed with, period, in all ways when having sex. But yeah, I like my toes spanked. I like on my thighs, on my butt. Mm-hmm. Like I'm all for that.
On my feet. Nigga, you bring up all the trauma instruments. We get a belt. You whoop your feet. You have never been whooped. Had your feet whooped in the summer, and I'm
healing, TJ. Leave me alone.
You never had your feet whooped in the summer, and it shows. Oh shit! All right, sweetie. So, what got you aroused this week?
Oh my god. Mushroom gummies. I had a great experience.
I want to try mushrooms, but I don't trust my mind. Like, I know I'm happy, right? But from the PTSD, thank you, U.S. Army, from the PTSD and the depression that I have, I'm like, oh, yeah, nigga, I'm good. And then take a gummy, and I'm in a corner crying for 3 hours.
No.
So I want to try
wasn't, okay, so I've done mushrooms, and I've done the mushroom gummies. With the mushrooms, it was, it lasted a whole lot longer. It lasted for hours. I took them at it was 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And didn't go to sleep until maybe 7 o'clock in the morning. And was up. I went through every single human emotion that there is to go through. But I still would recommend it. I'll do it again. But with the gummies, it doesn't last as long. Maybe 3-4 hours. And I just be happy. Be so happy. Be around the house dancing, eating ice cream, touchy-feely, flirty.
I said, I want to try it, but I just don't trust my emotions. Like, ooh, I think I'm good. Like, damn, I'm DJ. It was the dog.
No.
I'm in a corner for fucking 6 hours crying my eyes out. I don't know.
Do a little.
Do a little?
Just a little. So, the gummies, you know what size they are.
Yeah.
I did maybe, the first time I did it, just half. And then I was fine. So then the next time I did it, I started off with half. And then about an hour later, took the other half and then went to Costco. Highly recommend. And now I can do the whole thing and be vibing.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna ask you later for your dealer. I might try it out. What got me aroused this week? Okay, so what got me aroused this week was that I was asked to do a demonstration for a play party. It's my first time, and I was very excited. I'm like, ooh, okay, cool beans. I'm thinking of the scene now. A puddle will be left. That much I do know. I'm thinking of the scene now, and I'm very, very excited to, hey, this is how y'all do the things. Okay, it was fun. I gotta go to another party. Next Saturday is gonna be a whole lot. It's gonna be a whole lot.
Excited for you.
Shouts out to Adderall. Shouts out to the Adderall. So it is summertime here in Houston. The thighs are thighing, the shorts are short.
Yes.
And whenever it stopped raining, the sundresses are out. It's summertime. One of the great things about this year is that I am in a fully polyamorous relationship. Went to my partner, said, hey, it's about to be summertime. I want to be a hoe. She told me, all right, dog, go be.
Live your best life.
Go be safe. Have fun. And my nigga, I'm finna be a hoe this whole summer. It is lit. So, for this summer, I called my friend Shari, like, hey, I'm gonna be a hoe for the summer, which means you're gonna be a hoe for the summer. So I have a list of challenges for Shari for this summer. Hold on, I'm looking for them on my phone. Because you can't, hold by yourself while you got friends. But I think my list for her is kind of easy. One of the things might be a little hard, but I don't know. We'll go there. All right. So, your challenges for this summer is the first one is to play at a play party. Not only have full sex, but if you have full sex, I mean, shit, nigga, knock yourself out. Just do a thing at a play party. Do a thing. Okay. Number 2, have group sex with all your lovers. I know I had a threesome at one time with 2 people who really loved me. And for me, it was the best thing ever. And I want everyone to experience this.
Well, I've done it before with, both of them.
Okay.
It's doable. It's just getting them in the same. It's scheduling.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. So being friends so long, I have questions. I think about one scenario, but I don't know if that's the scenario because that seems like to be real competitive. Only reason I say it's real competitive because me and that person was in a scenario, and it was like our first time doing like a swap thing or whatever, and then low key it just became like real competitive. Like, no nigga, watch me fuck the shit out of better. Here's a thing. Number 3 is try new kink. Number 4, make a fantasy that you have happen. So you should really get to work on this all girls sleepover thing or whatever.
The orgy.
Yeah. Because for some reason it's very hard, but I do know that's something you want to do.
It is.
So you should get to work on that. And then number 5, learn to tie someone up.
Which I kind of did.
Okay.
I might be able to check that one off.
Okay.
Because, last high frequency. I did the whole.
Oh, okay.
I got it on video. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, nigga. Put it on video. And as always, if you do some whole shit, put it on video.
Send it to your friends.
Send it to your friends.
Oh, God.
I'm scared to hear what she has for me.
I do. Okay, so like I was telling you, it's not the sex stuff. That's not the hard part. That's very much in your wheelhouse, in your comfort zone. I want to give you stuff that's outside of your comfort zone. So I was trying to think of like partner team building from the here stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard, but all right.
But I want it for you so bad.
That makes me sound real cool.
It's not that I don't think that it's because you're against it or you have a problem with it. It's just one of those things where it doesn't register, like it doesn't occur to you like I'm gonna make her a candle. Like I don't think you've ever had that thought with your partner. No. But it might be those endearing things that in addition to, the closeness that comes from being open and the trust and the freedom with kink and poly, it's those things that get you right here that help get you to
cool beans. All right, so I'll be waiting on my list.
Yes.
For the summer because we outside. Hey, have you heard that new Glorilla song? I don't know the name of the song. I just know. I just know it's like it's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga. Ain't no nigga got me.
Yeah. Sure did.
I've been seeing like TikToks on that. Women, please don't get beat up. Because the monogamous people are not okay. And I really don't want them. It's like, I ain't got no nigga. Ain't no nigga got me. me personally, I miss with hell no, they come outside too. Like,
right.
But
it's how you use it.
It's how you. I love me some Gloria. Hallelujah.
Because I too was FREE fuck nigga free, but very much had 2-3 niggas, but they wasn't fuck niggas. You know what I mean? It's how you use it.
I totally understand.
I was using it in solidarity. Yeah. You know?
No, I totally understand. This summer, so it's weird because like I'm dating, but at the same time I'm not really like I'm dating, but I still want to be a hoe for the summer. So it's like I'm doing both because it was like it's gonna get brought into like, ooh, okay, I want to take you past the summer because because my goal, I do want to ultimately end the year with 3 partners.
Okay.
Whichever way the partners end up being, I'm flexible, but I do want to end the year with 3 partners. So I am dating.
Okay.
Dating is fucking ghetto, and dating is ghetto, and I'm trying to get out of I had to do this shit. I have a partner at home. My state.
That's so real. That's so people who are not in the position that hasn't been your reality either currently or at some point in time, you don't understand how real that is. The urge to just be like, I don't have to put up with this.
I do this shit.
You don't what? I'm sorry.
I have someone who loves me at home.
Baby, come get me. Fuck out of here. Come get me. This nigga is wildin'.
Get out these streets. I am loved at home.
Yeah.
You go there. But yeah, that is so that is something I'm working on. Something that I didn't think of, let me not say something I did not think of before I came to college. This is one of the things that I just happened to like realize being like, I love Black women. Mm-hmm. I mostly date only Black women. Finding a Black woman that is polyamorous is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And then it's like, ooh, this made me sound bad, don't it? Like, okay. So once I find the Black woman, like, I was like, okay, well, do I really like you? Mm-hmm. Or can I see if there's more options out there? Like, I don't know where the Black poly women be at. I wish I could find the Black poly women, because even though we're in the lifestyle, there are still women that just like, nah, I'm gonna pop this pussy whatever this Saturday, but me and my husband are going home, and I really just only want to love him. Like, we could play, but I really only want to love him. I don't want to like open up our relationship, and it's a fine balance. It's a fine balance, and one day I will figure it out. Hopefully this summer. For you. Thank you. I'm trying hard. So that brings me to one of the things I want to talk about. Mm-hmm. What's the difference between being in the lifestyle or just being spicy vanilla?
I think it's what you just said, when it's a situation where it's like we play, but what happens here, we leave it here, and when we go back home and it's just us.
Okay. Shouts out to our friend Hito. One of my favorite people. I asked him, and this is what he said. He said, since lifestyle is just shorthand for alternate lifestyles, so anything that is not the perceived dominant sexual culture will be considered lifestyle. BDSM, kink, non-monogamy, polyamory, swinging, etc. Mm-hmm. Those that say they are spicy or French vanilla are more so ascribing to the sexual monoculture but dabble in elements of the all alternate lifestyles, like enjoy impact play, but only for sex, and do not care for it outside of that. Um, so that way they be like, oh, I'm not completely vanilla. No, little razzle dazzle here and
Yeah.
there.
Or just like when they're in their single season, are with the shits, non-committal with the shits, down to play or whatever, but ultimately they want the white picket fence, one husband, 2.5 kids. Like that's what they envision their end game to be. And right now it's just because I'm not holding myself accountable to anybody else. I'm down to play, but I'm not gonna find my person in this lifestyle. And if I do find a person, we're not gonna be a part of this.
Yeah, but I I think the message I want to get out is you can do both.
Well, yeah.
You can you could give it a person, do the wild things, and still have the relationship.
Yeah, that's the message. I'm talking about the thought
The thought okay,
from the conversations that I've watched happen.
Okay. Well, then, do you think a vanilla person can be made into can be made to become someone that's in the lifestyle, or do you think they will just always have that vanilla? Nah, we just a thing I'm just doing for right now mentality. Or let me say that. Do you think someone that is vanilla can be like, ooh, I want to be in a lifestyle, I want to do this, that, and the third? Or do you think they'll try and like, okay, I'm just finna be like spicy vanilla, where like I like getting hit. I'm about to say, I'm like, ooh, I like getting cocky, but I don't know too many people.
That's just down with it. I think that's unique to the person. Whatever their moral, religious, whatever. There's a lot of variables that play into whether or not they can. Can they be made to? No. Can they want to? Yeah. But that depends on their makeup.
I'm gonna go with, stick with me because you can't use names. With my ex, and because I'm like, if you want to do, we here for, like, love is freedom. We can do whatever. And I remember when they're supposed to talk to you about having a side piece. I don't know if I ever had that talk, but I do remember there was times where it was like lifestyle-esque when we went to the club for New Year's, when we did something else. I don't remember what the fuck it was, but whenever we did the other things, it was like in the moment, oh, I like this. This is super dope, whatever. And then it went from, oh, this, like, you made me do those things, and
like buyer's remorse, like now the regret and all of that. Okay.
So like, no, I don't. I think if it's in, I won't say if it's in you, but it's like,
but yeah,
it pretty much is like how it is. Like, you really do have to be. It be like, it's like that. Like I said, it really is just a lifestyle. Like yeah, I could be monogamous, but no, why would I want to do that when I know I like being polyamorous so much better? Yes, I don't have to tie you to a St. Andrew's cross and make you come 30 times But
Jesus Christ, that sounds exhausting. I'm sorry.
it is not exhausting. Ooh, I'm gonna tie you to a cross. There you go. Look at that, challenge number 2. Now. Look at that.
After 6, I'd be like, I'm tired.
It's like you get in the zone. Like you gotta watch me do my thing one day, dog.
I will.
It's like they get into a zone and they just boom, boom. It's a thing.
Okay, we off topic.
Yeah, we are. I'm sorry. ADD is a thing here. Shouts out to Adderall. Please stop buying Adderall. I need to
but
take
I
my
feel
medicine.
like okay, so back to our point.
Yeah.
I do feel like if it's in you, it's in you. If it's not, it's not. Because you like nobody can make you do coke if you don't have an inkling to snort coke. You might like being altered. You might like being a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
But you know what you like that gets you there. Nobody can. It's just, to me, it's the same thing.
Yes, I get it. It's I had a friend and she's like, my daughter says that she's gay. But you know, me being me, I'm like, well, she won't know the truth until it's time to eat the cooch. And
you said that. How old is it? No, go ahead. I don't want to
Yes,
know. I don't want to know. Go ahead.
No, you're trying to make me sound like I'm.
No, it's just a while. I'm thinking about on the receiving end as a mom. If my friend said that to me,
I couldn't. It's not like I was going to sugarcoat it because she was like, well, she has a girlfriend and she says she's doing this. I was like, I don't think she's really gay. And they was like, why? I'm like, but this is why, da, 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 da. And then that's the joke was just, you don't know until it's time for her to eat the cooch. Because her mom was going through the same identity complex too, as it, am I bi or not? And my answer to her was, you won't know until it's time for you to eat the cooch. And then that's something you'll figure it out. Think about your first experiences, then you'll come back to like, damn, TJ was right.
I hear you, and I understand the logic. It's just, I don't like that. That's not a two-way street.
What do you mean? It's the same thing for.
It's not, because nobody ever says to men, you don't know if you straight, you don't know if you like coochie until you get some. It's just kind of assumed until
it'll be different. It'll be, you don't know if you like dick till it's time you suck a dick.
But why does it always have to be?
I hate that saying, dog. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but
you'll never not be able to say I
sucked a dick 25 years ago. Nigga, you're gay. No, I'm not.
I was experimenting.
You were an experiment one time. Oh shit!
Points were made.
This has never happened to me, but I understand that struggle. Like, men can't really experiment like women can, but even still, all right. Even still, till it's time to eat the cooch. You
don't know.
You don't know if you're really
right.
If you're really about that. Like, this is Pride Month too.
Yeah. Shouts out
to
the alphabet people.
Love
y'all.
I am an ally. I want y'all to do whatever the fuck you want to do, because you guys should do it me. Knock yourself out. You want to slob on some knob? You want to knock yourself out. Let me get us back on track. All right. So I wrote this question down horribly, so I get for writing this shit when I was drunk. But the question is pretty much, have you always been kinky or LS? And I think that is a bad question. And the reason why I think that is a bad question is you don't know that you're kinky or whatever until you try something. So, like, I always thought I was low-key a little freaky, because when I was a teenager and coming up middle school, in high school and shit, I wanted to eat pussy. He was like, nah, nigga, we don't eat pussy. And I'm like, but why?
But I want to.
I want to. Put the coochie in my face. I don't see the problem here. I don't see the problem here. And I think that's watching Real Sex on HBO. Mm-hmm. Yo, shouts out to HBO Real Sex.
Yeah.
Thank you, because I would not be here without you.
Man, a real educator.
Real educator, my nigga.
Yeah.
So thinking back to how it was like back then, maybe this wasn't a bad question. Hold on.
No.
Might have been on something.
You
shouts out to the Henny. Because I've always been like considering myself like a little more out there, a little more like real freaky, not just, oh, I hit it from the back. Mm-hmm. No, I'm outside fucking you by your mama's window, and like I always been like real life freaky. It never was like, oh well, back then eating coochie in 2000. Look at me dating myself. Mm-hmm. Wasn't like, as far as men, it wasn't, not men, but as far as being a teenage boy, mm-hmm. It wasn't something that was talked about, something that was like, ooh, bragged about.
Right.
Just like, I don't know what the equivalent is for girls or whatever.
I don't know, because like at that age, with sucking dick, it was, of course, every boy wanted it. Every boy was trying to see what girls would do it. But if it ever got out that you did it, then there was the automatic shame behind it. Oh, you a dick sucker. You a go liver. You did it. And then at the same time as they...
so long.
I still say that shit. I still say that shit all the time.
I had to stop and think like,
but
what?
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, at the same time, you know, your name is getting like drugged through the mud at school in the neighborhood. It's a whole line of boys waiting to see if they gonna be the next one. Like, it's so unfair. And I feel like that wasn't the same case. Like, girls wasn't knocking down boys' door to see if they was you gonna eat my coochie too? Yeah, like you did. Like you did.
So, yeah, I think maybe that's not a bad question. Because I have maybe I've always been a little freaky. Mm-hmm. And then as grown up, I have learned new things, and then I became kinky and stuff. Okay, so maybe, I don't know if that was a good question or a bad question.
Do you feel like once you found community and you found people who thought like you, who was into the same stuff, and then who introduced you to new stuff, did it feel like your kink or your freak level just kind of took off?
I'll say evolved.
Okay.
Yes, it evolved. And especially like where it is now, like I guess its final form or close to its final form. Nigga, it is evolved. It is no longer, oh, just eating pussy. Okay, I'm eating pussy and someone's riding my dick and someone's tongue is in my ass at the same time. It is.
I love that for you, friend. I promise I do. That just sounds like a lot.
ADD is my superpower, my nigga. Like, yo, I can multitask. I can multitask. But
shout out to that.
You gotta be like at the right angle because I got like a big butt and shit, and it's a whole thing. We're not gonna get there though. But like, or it's me tying someone down and all right, we going to our limits. So like, you know, for you, like, oh, I can only come 6 times. Nah, then we got the numbers up. Here, let me strap you down, do some real good foreplay, and we watch the numbers shoot up. Mm-hmm. And it's not gonna be like, you're gonna be at 6, like not, oh my gosh, my 6th one, I want to quit. It's like, oh shit, I want to keep going because my body is floating. Mm-hmm. Like pushing people towards their limits. or discovering new limits for myself, trying to figure out if I'm really a sadist or if I'm just, I don't know, because I never liked hurting people, and now, but I'm in this place where I don't like hurting people, but you like being hurt. So do I hit you harder because you want me to hit you?
You asked me
because
to.
you asked me to. Like it's a whole thing. Like how like I believe love is freedom, but how far do we really take this? Do we be like, all right, I know this girl. She has a husband. She has a boyfriend. She has a boyfriend number 2, and play partners.
Mm-hmm.
I love this for her. I'm so happy she has all this stuff. But I'm a possible on that roster. Do I really want to join that roster? Like, it's like new ways of pushing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I low key do want to join that roster because it'd be less work. I think I'm number 5. It's for the niggas right here, dog. Like, she told me a story once that she had a flat tire. Mm-hmm. She called her husband first. Her husband gave her a solution. Then she called boyfriend number 1. He gave her a solution. Boyfriend number 3 gave her a solution, and she looked at the 3 solutions like, oh, all right, I'll go with this one. Damn, now that is.
Yeah.
But
go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. She never got down to call the rest of the roster. She had 3 choices that she always thought was good. I don't know. Maybe that's me being lazy, but it sounds really lit to me. Like, if you have a problem, you call.
You can call. Yeah.
You call your main person. I don't know how to help with this. Okay, well, let me call number 2 then. Maybe he knows how to do this shit. And number 2 like, oh yeah, I know how to do it. Okay, nigga, boom,
yes.
Problem fixed. See,
yes.
All right, that's how it works. For these spicy vanilla people, I love y'all. I've had great experiences with y'all. I have had great relationships with spicy vanilla people, or French vanilla, or people who just just a little bit. I want to test your toes out there a little bit. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being spicy vanilla. I don't think there's nothing wrong with being spicy vanilla. I really believe it. I just had a thought. Like, I can understand why you don't want to get, like, I can understand wanting to be normal to the fact that, like, yeah, I'm doing this for, like, a season. I'm doing this for a summer or whatever. But I want to go be Molly homemaker or whatever for the rest of my life. I totally understand that. But you can't have both. You can be Molly homemaker and still be doing the things all the time.
You definitely can have both.
You can definitely have both. This one's gonna be kind of short. Do you have any tips?
Do I have? Try it out and see if you like getting your feet spanked.
Who, me?
Everybody.
Oh, okay.
That's my tip. Oh. Just try it.
Okay, I'm
just try it. For me, it happened on accident, and I loved it immediately. Just try it.
Wait. I think I did get my feet spanked before. Let me tell you what happened. So at HUK's first game night, there was a game, and there was like musical chairs, but with kink instruments. I got a blindfold, right? So I picked 3 women tops to top me. Like, no, 3 women to top me. Somebody had like this little paddle. I was blindfolded. Somebody was whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Somebody was doing some body worship. And I remember someone like tapping my feet with the paddle. Okay.
Did you like it?
Well, getting my feet spanked or the whole thing?
Yeah, the feet part specifically. I know you like the whole thing.
I don't know if I really liked it, but I might try it again though. But it has to be. It can't be with a belt or a switch or a stitch car or some shit like that, because you might take me back to when I was a child.
No, it's like a light.
Right.
Even with the belt, it's still light, and then you kind of build up to what you can tolerate because feet are sensitive. But I feel like that's what adds to the sensation. To the thing.
All right.
Oh, I feel closer to you now, TJ.
Look at us growing. My tip is I think I do want people to try everything. My tip is to figure out what you like. Figure out how you want to do things, and there's nothing wrong with just wanting to be a spicy vanilla. There's nothing wrong with being in the lifestyle. But I don't want you to be a vanilla person thinking you can't have both. You can totally have both. You can do all the freaky shit in the world and still be a loved and respected wife.
Yeah.
I know a couple of them. Came on their titties. It was lit. I don't know how to close this out. It's Pride Month. My birthday was yesterday.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Life's too short to be miserable. If you're not happy, leave. Yeah, you should definitely leave. And we'll talk to you next time, all right? Bye.